Hey everyone, Jordan here, and today I'm going to be talking about my favourite parts of the May update for Battlefront 2 that dropped this morning. In the background we've got my first game of Heroes vs Villains on this new update. I said to myself, I'm going to upload the first game no matter how it goes, and yeah, you can see it's kind of clear that I'll need practice with Boba again. I haven't used him in so long just because he wasn't really worth it on HVV. We're going to go over the details of his buff and some of my favourite buffs for other heroes, ones that I use quite regularly. Along with this update, we have a new map for Capital Supremacy. We have Camino. Honestly, I thought it was going to be Naboo that they would add, but Camino's good as well. It makes me think that Naboo kind of has to be the next map, but we'll see. We've also had a level cap increase for all troops, heroes, and I believe starfighters as well. So it's been raised to 1,000, which is going to give us plenty of time to level things up. The community were kind of crying out for a level cap increase, and we've finally got it. So let's get into it. First off, we have Boba Fett, my favourite character from this new update, just because of the things that they've done to make him more viable in Heroes vs Villains and GA. They've added the ability for Boba Fett to dodge and recover from pushes while in midair. You can kind of see me, I do this at the start of the round, just to kind of get to grips with it. It's the exact same as the way it works on the ground, just in midair. They've also added the ability for him to recover the ragdoll. So if he's in the jetpack in midair and he gets hit by a force push from Luke, you can now recover that midair. I think there's like a time delay on it. They've also increased his base health from 550 to 600, which is fantastic. Previously he was far too weak, he was far too easy to kill. Having the health on kill card is just going to make this a lot easier to last with Boba. And they've also added a reticle inside the kind of triangle thing, the triangle crosshair that he has. This makes it a hell of a lot easier to hit longer range targets now. And when you use for the hunt, there's now a yellow circle around that dot, just so it makes it a little bit more easy to spot when you have it on. Next up is Bosk. I use Bosk a lot in Galactic Assault. I think he's fantastic. They have fixed a visual issue where Bosk's weapon projectiles would be seen as shot from Bosk's side instead of the weapon's barrel. So what this means is, before, if you were standing next to a wall or a box or any kind of cover, if you had a clear headshot on someone who was standing still, if you were too close to that cover, the bullet would hit the cover, the box or the wall, and you wouldn't get the kill. And it was kind of game breaking for him, because it kind of deterred me from using him, but I think his other abilities just meant that I picked him that often, and I'm really glad that they've fixed this, because it's going to make him a hell of a lot better. You're not having to deal with this bug anymore. The next up, we've got Yoda. They've increased the sprint speed to be consistent with other lightsaber heroes. I think this is a great addition. I didn't think it was that much of an issue. I think the biggest thing they had to fix with Yoda was his jump height. They fixed that in the last update. They've also brought his dash attack back. So before, apparently it was a bug since launch that if you use dash attack on a blocking enemy, you could break through it. They patched that on the last update, and the community raised holy hell, and they've now brought it back as a community request, which I think is great, because it shows that they're listening to us. Next up, we've got Finn. I've started using Finn on Galactic Assault a little bit, just because his gun's pretty accurate. They've increased the damage and long range damage on his EL-16, which I think is great. The gun did feel a little bit weak. And they've also increased the base damage and long range damage on his Glee 44. I think, looking at it, the base damage has an increase of 7 on both weapons, and the long range damage has an increase of 5 on both weapons. So we'll see how that goes. Next up, we've got Han Solo. So they've increased, I believe all pistol heroes or rifle heroes have increased health regeneration from 150 to 200. So we have Han Solo, Lando Calrissian, and Iden. They've all got that health regeneration. I believe that will probably include Leia as well. Fantastic, because if you can't block as a pistol hero, you're kind of vulnerable. So adding that just makes us a little bit more powerful. We can stay in the fight a little bit longer. They've also added a community request from Han Solo. So his shoulder charge now staggers blocking enemies. This is going to help if you're 2-on-1 against an enemy. You can shoulder charge, block through the stagger the block, and then whoever's with you, if they have a lightsaber, they can start attacking. I think it just makes Han that little bit more useful. I used him a lot in GA because his pistol's pretty powerful and the grenade is lethal. That is pretty much it for my favourite updates. Every other hero has had some sort of fix, whether it's a bug fix or a buff. I wanted to go over the ones that I use the most. I can't wait to play tomorrow night on the new Camino map and get some rounds of heroes versus villains. We've also got double XP this weekend, so I'm going to be using that to try and level up my heroes as much as I can. If anyone wants to watch me stream live, I'm on Twitch Tuesday and Thursday nights, Friday afternoons and Saturday mornings, so give me a follow on there, twitch.tv/Jordan89. Give me a like on the video. If you want to comment below on your favourite hero, what is your favourite update? Mine's is definitely Boba Fett. I'm going to start practicing with him again. But yeah, that's all we have for today, so subscribe to the channel and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Force my hand. Already.